everybody. Welcome to the Inner Monolog. Today is November 9th, 2020. Episode 2 is coming out now. I'm Julio. I'm going to be hosting tonight. With me, I got Ricky, Jose, and Marcus. Say what's up, guys. And before we start the show, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe, like us, follow on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us on your favorite streaming services because we're trying to make this show blow up and go nationwide, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, real quick, how much do you exercise, Bulls, that you already have to wipe the sweat off your face? You just started.
The light. I feel you, bro. It's the light.
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, brother. Go ahead, Julio.
It's all the stat I got. Moving my arms is working enough. Apparently.
Yo, Julio had 10 cameras.
I do it again.
Like 20 different lights on different angles.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's get the show started tonight. So, first things first, let's catch up. Our weekly catch up for the week. What do we got, guys?
Okay. So first of all, I want to say that I had my dates mixed up the other day when we were talking politics. I know that we agreed not to talk politics, but I wanted to clear that up. So Trump didn't actually put that out in '94. The whole article that came out for the Central Park 5 was in '89. So I had those dates mixed up.
All right.
Other than that, I've been working really hard on trying not to freak out too much about this damn election.
Yeah,
it's been a teeth grinder.
Dude, it's been so crazy. I've never, like, you guys know me, so you guys know that I'm a pretty laid back dude. I've never been this stressed out in my life.
Rick, were you refreshing like Google Chrome, like live election results?
I literally watched nothing but CNN for like 4 days, and occasionally switched over to Fox to see what they were announcing, you know. But for the most part, I was just like news for like 4 days straight. It was pretty hectic for me. To the point, I'll be honest, like when they finally announced the winner, I cried. And I'm starting to think that like I would have cried either way. Like I was just glad that the torture was over.
People who don't think election stress is a real thing are like full of shit.
I hear you. Like I had no vested interest. Like I said, I didn't vote for either candidate, but I was refreshing it daily, just trying to see like which electoral votes were going where. I hadn't watched something so closely since like my own stocks. Seeing they went up.
Right, dude. Right.
No, I agree.
Yeah, but when they finally got announced the winner, I was like, let's just not pull Steve Harvey here. Back in Miss Universe 2015 and actually say that Trump actually won.
Jeez, that would have been real scary. That would have been real scary.
Razor thin.
Dude.
All right.
Holy shit.
Okay, all right.
You guys remember that driver I told you guys about?
What was that, Rick?
You guys remember the driver I told you guys about? How we had that entire interaction?
Oh yeah.
Well,
what happened with her?
It actually turned out to be a very positive experience. You know, after when I finally went back and they announced the person, she was finally just like, "Hey, are you relieved that your guy won?" And I was like, "I'm just relieved that somebody finally won." Like to hell with who won. You know what I mean? So it turned out like she kind of took it in good stride though. She took it in good stride, so that was kind of cool. That she realized that I was like, I don't care what you believe or who you follow, whether that's religion or politics. You know, you're a decent person, so I don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're saying, Rick? What you're saying, bro? Believe what you want to believe, but don't be a shitty person.
Hey, bro, believe what you want to believe, just don't be a shitty person.
I was like, what's saying?
Yeah. At some point, that's going on some merchant.
Nah, bro, that's your dad. Your dad is the one that says sabe.
Yeah.
With you guys, though.
As for me, I think what I found most interesting besides the election was, I don't know if you guys saw the Tesla tequila.
Nah, dude. I was waiting to hear more about that.
Yeah. What you got on that?
So it started off as an April Fool's joke back in like 2018. Like Elon Musk tweeted he was going to come out with a tequila, and he called it Tesquila. So then, in a shocking turn of events, it's a real product. So he released it at $250 per bottle.
Ooh, that's expensive.
And it sold out.
Yeah.
So it is actually pretty cool because the glass bottle itself is It's custom molded in the shape of a lightning bolt. But $250 for a bottle of tequila, I don't. That's kind of steep. So I was like, what do you?
I don't know, bro.
If I put down payment
lie.
on a Tesla pickup truck, can I get a bottle for free?
It should come included, I feel, but it's really limited, like release. So probably not enough for the pickup truck.
I won't lie though, like just the fact that it's a custom glass bottle that's in the shape of the lightning bolt, and you guys know how much of a big like actual Nikola Tesla fan I am. I probably would spend the money on it.
Yeah.
I won't lie. That's just
that bottle
just
is collectible.
Or is it just collectible?
Exactly. Like I probably wouldn't even drink it. It just would sit there. But just because I'm such a Nikola Tesla fan, the fact that it's a lightning bolt bottle, that'd be tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely would drink it. I just wouldn't. How do I put it? I know that it's very expensive, but I wouldn't expect great taste from it because it's made by a car manufacturing company.
Who knows dick about alcohol?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They outsourced it to an actual tequila company, but their product retails for like $40 a bottle. So you can.
Oh, dude, I feel like, you know what? It sounds like you're just paying for the name, the hype, and the bottle at this point.
Oh yeah.
Marketing 101.
Isn't that kind of what you pay for with any brand?
True.
Yep.
Ain't nobody sweating a pair of Filos.
But bro, you get that pair of Jordan scuffed up, especially them all whites.
Oh, dude, you're telling me I almost got my ass kicked in the 8th grade because I stepped on some kids' Jordans.
Ooh.
True story. We were playing basketball and I just stepped on his foot. You know what I mean? And because his parents, his parents spent like $100 something on it back in what, like I was in middle school, so it was like the early 2000s.
That's probably like $280.
So exactly, like let alone that $100 is a lot of money now. Imagine back then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
What
you got?
For me, it's more like I had a really uncomfortable moment last week on Tuesday when I was at Walgreens. So I walk into my local Walgreens to buy a pack of batteries. And as I walk through the store, I hear this woman complaining about how these bags of Tootsie Rolls are supposed to be 2 for $7. You know, it's after Halloween. Candy's going on sale, all that good stuff. Mind you, I paid no attention to that when I walked through the door, right? I get to where the batteries are, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want some candy. So I look at the candy aisle. And as I walk over there, I look over, and this big, massive woman, man, I'm not kidding. She was 400 pounds. Comes walking down the aisle with the Walgreens employee just giving her hell for price not being adjusted on the little tag on the shelf, right? She's got the flyer in her hand from Walgreens with the price on there and everything. She's like, it's supposed to be 2 for $7. Why is it $10 a bag? Candy, why are you tripping balls about candy, right?
Question.
Whatever.
How much shit did she knock down walking through that aisle?
Dude, she almost knocked me down. So I'm like,
question. Will you toot it and boot it?
Nah, bro. This woman looks like she weighs
Follow-up
100
question.
pounds.
Follow-up question. Would you like to see her Tootsie Roll?
Weren't they just hanging off the side anyway?
So it gets worse, right? And I wish I could make this shit up, but I can't. But so I go grab the batteries. I go over. I didn't grab no candy, by the way. But I go get my batteries. I go over to the line up to get to the cashier and just pay for my stuff. And there's in front of me, there's this like mother and her 2 daughters, and the woman comes up next to me, and she just threw social distance rules out the window. She's like within 2 feet of me, just staring dead at me from my side, and I'm like, "Would you like to go ahead of me, ma'am?"
She was wondering if you were homeless. Did you see that beard you got going on?
Yeah, that's probably it.
I told you to shave that shit.
Nah, man, it's staying for the winter.
He's doing no shave no more.
Damn right.
Trust me, bro. You'll have no problem staying warm, you fat fuck.
But yeah,
I don't.
oh my god, you guys are jacked. You guys are good. So I'm trying not to curse in this video. But yeah, so I look at her and tell her, hey, would you like to go ahead of me, right? And she just goes, no. I'm like, well, okay, then go screw yourself. Like, I didn't say it, but in my head, I'm like, go screw yourself. And I go up to pay for my stuff, and she is just staring at me. Like, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I gave you the option to go, and you said no. Like,
She
I'm the
wanted you to pay
person
for
in the
her
wrong.
groceries for those 2 Tootsie Roll bags.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I can afford $7.
She was out of breath at the time, but once she got to the front of the line, she needed to go. She caught her breath, bro. That's why she was mad.
Was she wheezing?
Yes, she was. Yeah.
What do you got, Bulls? How's
All
your
right.
week been, bro?
All right, so my week is mostly dealt with people who apparently don't know how to pay attention to shit. So I'm at work. I'm helping the cashier. I'm unloading people's baskets and shit. I unload this one couple's basket. Leave some stuff in the damn basket because it's heavy and I don't feel like picking it up. Even though I could, there's no point in putting it on the damn belt. So I put that shit to the side, put a divider right behind this shit, walk past him to grab another basket. This dude touches my shoulder and is like, oh, sir, that stuff in the basket goes with the stuff on the conveyor belt.
No shit.
I
No
know.
shit.
I put it. So then I'm done. So I grabbed another dude's basket. He looks at me and he's like, oh, damn. I thought you about to rip his asshole off. Close.
Mm.
So I take his basket, start unloading his shit. I can hear this dude saying, oh, honey, he's unloading that guy's basket. That's why he put that stuff there. Really? You had to explain what I was doing to your wife who can literally see me doing it? Come on, man.
Was he an older gentleman?
Yes,
Was he white?
unfortunately.
That explains it.
You
No
ran
follow-up
into
Dude.
you ran into modern age Ken.
At least he wasn't married to Karen.
Thank God, bro. You would have been in some serious trouble then.
For
Yeah.
real.
Can I speak to your manager, please?
I am the manager.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro, where'd you even find that hat? I didn't even know they were even in style anymore since Lou Vega, went out of style.
Mambo number 5.
Hey, man.
He
Hey,
just-
man, take
he'll-
the hat
he'll
off.
take-
Let us
He'll
see
take
it.
any mambo as long as it's candy.
Oh, shit. What, you want
Have a
one?
liter in it by the end of the show.
Yeah, that's pretty good, bro. You got one of those pineapple ones. That shit was hella good. Don't play me.
All right. Who's next?
All right, so next.
So next
I mean,
topic.
next, what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, I found a news article where a company in Japan actually created a hand, okay, that syncs Bluetooth to your phone. And this hand actually has like pressure sensors in it so that like when you squeeze it, it squeezes just as hard back. It's supposed to simulate walking with a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
You know what's funny, Rick? Before I even clicked that article, I just read the headline. I was like, Japan. That's something coming.
That shit that they got to do. How lonely are you that you got to walk around with a robotic hand? Oh, wait. I take that back.
Isn't the
You go on the
population
train and
rate
you.
dropping?
You know, but at first I thought it was like something educational to get the fear of grabbing a girl's hand or someone else's hands. But no, it's nothing like that. It's just like
Nah, bro. It's literally a
Weird shit.
simulator.
It's to
No,
keep you
it
company
gets
when
even
you're
weirder,
alone.
Bulls. It gets even weirder, bro. So this hand syncs up via Bluetooth to your phone, and the phone has an application that, like, while you're running it, will simulate the sound of footsteps, the sound of a person catching their breath, and the sound of clothes wishing. So you feel like you're genuinely walking with somebody.
No, bro.
Oh,
No.
no.
real.
Dude, that's gone too far.
I can imagine their commercial. Are you lonely? but you don't want to be around people, try this hand. You can keep
Are
it
you
in your pocket
shy and
and have
socially
someone with
awkward?
you at all times.
Right.
Just so you know, this is only used to hold hands, nothing else.
It was weird too, because like the little thing has a strap that'll strap onto your wrist, right? So while you're holding it, you can change the weight so that it feels that like you're either pulling somebody with you or somebody's pulling you along.
Was there a video for this article?
Nah. It was
'Cause I can just see a guy walking on the beach with that.
the bro by himself with the hand in his hand.
Right there at the beach with his
Bro, you
hand.
walk into a restaurant by yourself for dinner with the hand in your hand.
Two,
Bro.
please.
At that point,
Table for two, please.
And then you
Hey,
sit your
one
hand on
bottle
the
of
other side.
Chardonnay.
yeah.
Chardonnay and 2 glasses.
It's our first date.
Jesus.
Oh man. I'll have the
So-
steak. She'll have the scallops.
That article was weird because like the only thing that I could see that it would benefit, right, would be if, for example, they're gonna incorporate that hand into a much bigger robot. You know, for like later on when AI has some kind of intelligent beings and we have iRobots sort of situation.
You know the
Yeah.
shoulder lean-on's coming. That's the next update. The shoulder.
The shoulder.
Oh,
You
The
ever
lean-on
want
means
to lean
shoulder.
on, but none of your friends care enough about you? The shoulder lean
The shoulder to lean on.
Yeah, I can see that right. I can see that right now. Them playing "Lean on Me,"
Yeah.
oh man.
It
except
simulates
it's
somebody switching every once in a while.
karaoke night and someone's butchering the song. All right, I got one. It's the weirdest thing on the face of the earth. But found an article where a cat got caught in a prison smuggling drugs and cell phone SIM cards in Sri Lanka. They found a dime bag of heroin and 2 SIM cards in a little bag attached to his collar. They detained him for investigation. I'm assuming they put him in another cell with someone else. The cat escaped. Like I
Sounds
have to
like
think that cat. I have to think that cat was streaming Prison Break for like a good couple of months before he got caught.
that
Seriously.
bad, bro. It's either
You need a
that
whole
or that cat was detained by a bunch of virgins and it was the pussy that got away.
Damn.
They don't know what to do with pussy.
Even if it's a feline, they can't get it.
We haven't seen it in many moons.
That's just crazy though. Like, do they know how the cat got away?
Nope. They're still looking. Dude, how bored are you to have to look for a cat that escaped that you let escape?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
I'm
that's what I'm
pretty sure
saying.
they
How
took the
where
collar
did
off,
they
right?
detain it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like I
did
thought
they
they
take
just
the
put them in
collar
like
off with the
kennel.
stuff on it?
I don't know. It didn't say that. It just said that it was attached to his collar.
At that point, the
So-
only evidence I would say is just
Who
the
cares
collar and let
about
the
the
cat
collar?
go.
The fact that they
So how do they know it got away and it wasn't just some kind of catnapping?
because wherever they put it, it was gone.
Solitary confinement?
That'd be some shit if he was right around the corner, like, yeah, I'm still here. They sound off the alarm. Hey, I'm still here.
I'm just gonna go to the cafeteria and get some food.
Like, is it Taco Tuesday? I'm pretty sure it is.
They probably got a can of tuna waiting for him.
Ah, bro, that's specious. What the hell?
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
Come on.
What,
I
all
feed my
cats
cats
eat
tuna.
tuna?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I feed
all
my
ca-
cats.
Are those really your cats, or are those just the bums
bro,
you
that's
adopt?
that's kind of species, bro. That's like you walking around and somebody being like, "Hey, bro, you want a pupusa?"
Hey, bro, I'm Salvadorian. I'll gladly accept the pupusa. I had pupusas for dinner tonight.
See, you say
Not
that now. He says it in a racist overtone. You're going to be like, well, I never. Now you
It's
have.
like, I'll never get tired of pupusas.
But I will not accept yours, sir. Not with that tone and attitude.
dude, I would honestly be insulted, but I'll still take them.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not even Salvadorian.
Like, how did he know I was
I find-
Salvadorian?
I find that insulting. I'm not even
But go ahead.
Salvadorian, but I'd love to.
It better be a good papoose at that point.
All right, why you at it? Give me 3. Come on, let's go.
Right, exactly, bro. I'm gonna be mad, but I'm just gonna eat it.
Extra sauerkraut.
Like you can still be mad and eat. Like,
Anyone
hey,
who says being pissed off
outrage
kills
if
their
you get
appetite.
hungry
is
too.
bullshit. I think anyone who says when they're pissed off they can't eat because they lose their appetite is full of crap.
No, I don't know. I've been that angry before. I just don't find like racism to anger me that much in the sense that like sometimes, don't get me wrong, if somebody does it when they're really young, it's kind of angering, but like when an old person does it, it's almost like you're gonna die soon anyway.
Why does it matter?
You know what I mean? It's a dying ideology when you see it on an old person.
Like it's hilarious. Like that's why you're not gonna see 2030.
Ooh,
We'll be lucky if we see 2030 with the way things are going.
seriously. Let's
Yeah,
hope
something
the
tells
podcast
me
is still
we're
around
about to step
2030.
into Mad Max world. Shiny and brave.
So does anybody have anything that like happened to them this week?
I got.
Are we gonna move on to F My Life moment of the week?
You can.
Sure, why not?
Rick, you got one more.
I mean, I just have one more thing to share, which is like the news article that I shared with you guys earlier, where so some school teacher decided that it'd be a good idea to email some parents, obviously, over the fact that they were giving their child too elaborate of a lunch. So these parents were going out of their ways to make sure that their child ate by like,
Jesus.
cutting little sandwiches and then decorating it to look like a fish eating another fish, or like a smiley face on the sandwich, stuff like that. Some little elaborate to like get the kid to eat. And the teacher said in the email that maybe they asked if they could possibly tone it down simply because it might make the other children upset. When I got to the end of the article, the father was like, did email back and was basically like, no, we're not going to do it. And I thought to myself, like, hey, this dad handled it better than me, because I would have emailed back and been like, I personally would have emailed back and just been like, kids.
I gotta add, like, one, did you really just tell these parents to stop showing their kids some love?
Yup, that's what she was doing.
That's
You just
exactly what she
basically
just
told
did.
you basically told them, like, I understand that you love your child, but other parents don't. So stop giving your child the greatest lunch ever.
Seriously, bro. Oh my
Like,
god.
what is it? Gordon Ramsay's kitchen over at your house? Yes,
Well,
all day, every day.
somebody commented on there, right? Basically saying that like this would be like the equivalent of your boss asking you if you could basically turn in your car and drive like a 2012 Toyota Corolla because your coworkers were tired of seeing you drive around in your Tesla.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
Making coworkers feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just was so. Oh my god! Like I honestly, as a parent, I'm not even a parent yet, but like when I am a parent, if somebody ever asks me to do that, I'm just gonna just. It is one of those like, yo, what the did you just ask me moments?
Yeah,
Don't
was
tell
at
me how
that
to
moment
love my
they
child.
realized they up.
Bro, seriously, how is that not a teaching moment to teach
Where was
the
this?
other children that like, hey, listen, sometimes, everybody comes from different economic backgrounds, so therefore we have the time to do more elaborate things than others.
Like
It doesn't mean
sometimes your parents' lunch game sucks, son.
simple as that. He said it. I mean, I couldn't have said it any easier.
Yeah.
Step
Like
your lunch.
it ain't my fault your mama can't buy no cookie cutters and change up the damn peanut butter jelly sandwich.
I mean, shit.
For not having cookie cutters.
I set my alarm with just enough time to do like a rush lunch for the kid and for me. But if I just set the alarm 15 minutes before, I'll probably do some elaborate lunch. Sleep. So no offense.
I do that every day. See, now that Ricky just talked about that, I swear to God, the next time I have a kid, I'm doing that on purpose. And then I'm
Dude,
gonna tell my son, do me a favor. I want you to brag about your lunch to all your friends. I want the teacher to email me by the end of the day.
Eat this in
I
front
want
of her
to. I
every
want to
day.
see if this is something they believe. I want to see this shit.
bro, eat that shit in front of her and then be like, my daddy loves me better than your husband loves you.
My sandwich is shaped like a 4-leaf clover. What is yours? Simple slices of bread?
I just, I mean, how would you respond to that? Because like, out of all of us, you're like, you guys have had children, right? Like, how would you guys respond to that situation?
I think I would have handled it similar to that guy, and like I would not have stopped. Probably my next lunch would have been a little bit more elaborate, kind of like challenge accepted. I'm gonna up my game.
Dude, I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
would you put a
You're,
note
you're gonna
in there
pull
for the
you're gonna
teacher?
pull a SpongeBob and have like a Ferris wheel of burgers for your
Oh,
kid.
it's like,
Hire
oh,
a goddamn
that was a
catering
lot.
agency just for one.
He's gonna have.
Like
The
my
Yeah,
kid,
lunch
my
gonna have
kid
send a
gets his own
breakfast chef
butler.
to his table. Send a chef to his table to make him an omelet right next to him, only for him.
Happy sashimi fucking lunch for your kid.
The kid pulled
I'm
out the
gonna rent
Kobe
some.
beef
I'm,
today for lunch, boy.
I'm gonna rent some knights to joust in front of my child while he's eating.
Like, son, I hope you're ready. You're getting hibachi for lunch.
Damn.
but yo, people's lunch game has really changed from when I was a kid. Because back in my day, Lunchables was the shit. I got a
Yep.
Lunchables with a cookie and a Capri Sun.
Yep.
I was good.
That was the
Look,
most elaborate you could get,
I
and
got the
still pretend that you care about your children. My daddy loves me. He got me Lunchable.
You gotta eat good here.
dude. We go to the
Like,
grocery
what
store.
about
Girl's
you?
like, pick 5 Lunchables for the week, whichever ones you want.
Remember those kids who had that saggy ass brown bag with one sandwich in it?
Oh,
Yeah. Or the kids whose parents couldn't make
I
lunch?
don't.
They had to eat the school lunch?
Hey, bro, that was me. Stop laughing.
Me too.
I was poor.
I did. I got the
Me
plastic
too.
bag lunch a couple times.
Ain't,
Dude,
ain't nothing. Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that school pizza.
No,
school pizza was on point until someone hit you in the face with it.
damn, that happened to you?
You don't remember, fool? Mariana did that to me.
Bruh.
Yo, that's right. Damn.
Hey, I got him with a low blow.
Yeah, bro. I
Still,
totally forgot that.
still to this day, I don't like that girl.
Just
No
put
one
a
does, bro. Let's
Mike
move
Tyson
on.
there.
Move on.
Well,
Though, for real.
I don't even,
at least you realized that it was the girl that did that to you, not the pizza.
Yep.
I
oh,
wish,
That poor
I wish
pizza had
most,
nothing to do with that.
I wish most gun haters would feel that same way.
Yeah, same here.
yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
not
the
guns that kill
object; it was the
people. It's
person
stupid
behind
people
it.
that kill people.
Oh, now it's
I
dads
swear,
with pretty daughters who kill people.
I had an argument with somebody over that. It was if I had a gun, I wouldn't use it if someone broke into my house. I was like, you'd be dead then. Me, I'm emptying the clip into that asshole.
Yeah.
You know.
He was like, then you're killing someone. I'm like, hey, if you like, I got a rule. You can do whatever the hell you want on my line. The moment you come into my house, that's your ass.
So hypothetically, this person has a gun. For what purpose do they have it? If not for protecting your property.
Exactly. Like
Paperweight.
what? Just because you like guns?
Here's the thing: if you say you have a gun for sport and someone breaks into your house, you just use that gun to go probably kill a deer. What's the difference between killing an intruder? Right?
Like apparently they like killing Bambi's mother. They don't like killing someone's father.
What if like
I
a
don't
big
know.
grizzly bear comes
Something
charging at
about
you? You gonna let that kill you?
getting an intruder out of your house with a gun sounds like a sport.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that shotgun rack? You got 5 seconds.
I'll tell you right now, ain't nobody gonna stay in your house when they hear that shotgun clip go.
No.
Oh,
Nope.
oh shit, wrong house.
Right, bro.
I got that
That's your
Maverick
warning.
88 ready.
I would have straight up told him, look, dude, I got a shotgun. You just heard the rack. You got 5 seconds and I'm dyslexic. 5. Bop.
Oh man. We do not condone killing people on this show. We're just saying don't break into our houses.
If you break into the house, you did. I mean, technically speaking, I'll try to save your life. Maybe. Probably shoot you, go get me a lemonade, call 911. Like, yeah, I just shot this guy 10 minutes ago. He's maybe still alive.
I'm gonna
You
go
gonna
ahead
wait
and plead the
4
fifth
minutes?
on that one.
All right. Yeah.
10
Fair.
whole minutes, bro.
All right. Let's move
Jeez.
on, guys.
Why did
you
it
the
take you
president?
10 minutes to make lemonade, though?
I was gonna ask.
You got to squeeze the lemons. You got to cut them.
This
Hold on.
story is
Pour water
unrealistic because
into
we all
into a
know that you
pitcher.
already have lemonade made in your fridge, bro.
It's his
Yeah.
favorite drink.
It's my
Every
10th
time
glass.
I talk to Bulls on the phone a lot, and every time you go through drive-through, y'all got lemonade?
Yo, I had some
off.
lemonade from Shake Shack. That shit was good.
Yep.
What is this shack
vodka?
everybody talks about? I've never been, but I've heard it like twice at least.
Like a New York burger chain that finally made it to West Coast. So when I
What's
went
near
to
close to you?
It's the in and out of the East Coast.
Ah, okay.
Oh wait, no, that's White Castle, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought White Castle, but White Castle makes sliders, so I wouldn't think it's the in and out
They
version.
also make regular size hamburgers.
but
They do?
like,
Oh,
I stand
yeah.
corrected, bro. Of
Like-
course Julio would know that.
a year ago, Julio and I tried to actually go to a Shake Shack on
Yep.
Palo
That
Alto.
was not successful.
It was like an hour wait, and we're like, nah, we ain't waiting an hour for like an In-N-Out style burger.
Like what? Like I was about to say, what did you say? F this, we're going to In and Out. We only got to wait 30 minutes.
No, we ended up going to like a diner place down the street.
Yeah,
I've never even seen a Shake Shack.
If
Kind
I
of
find one, I'm
trendy
going.
looking, like modern architecture and stuff on the outside. Like inside,
So
kind of
is it like
kind of like Chipotle when you walk inside.
is it kind of like geared for like high class people?
I think
Is
that's
it-
what the vibe that they're trying to give off is.
It's like the mall I went to was
Yeah.
like, Valley Fair Mall, which is like one of the biggest malls here, like in the Bay Area, and then the Palo Alto, rich neighborhood, Puerto Madera, other
Literally
rich.
right across the street from Stanford,
Uh-huh.
on Palo Alto.
So I'm starting to notice a trend.
Yeah.
So, question:
It
Do you
could
got to
be.
walk in
Well, they
there
ain't
like
coming to the hood near us, is what we're saying.
fool? You live in some.
I think I'll stick to In and Out.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
It seems like a
That
really
causes a
big
Carlton
hassle.
shake,
Like
bro.
We
I wouldn't
finally
even.
got one out here.
Have you gone to it yet?
No, it's downtown.
You lived in downtown.
Yeah, I did.
There's not. They don't serve chicken.
That's what it is.
but they do.
He's gonna be the first one in line.
Like it's about damn time. Get that sandwich, son.
We're gonna have another like sandwich war going. People are gonna lose their minds over a freaking chicken sandwich.
They still
In and
are.
out. Stay away from that.
I think
Another
today
one though,
that's
because
sandwich day or something.
Did you really just threaten In and Out to stay away from chicken?
Threatened. I just said stay away from it, bro. Shoot.
well, I'm just
That's
wondering
crazy.
if has it become one of these things where it's just a yearly thing? You know, Popeyes versus who was the other one?
Chick-fil-A.
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 Popeyes versus
No,
Chick-fil-A.
it was
Popeyes versus
KFC.
Chick-fil-A.
Here's the weird thing. How did KFC not get in the mix of this?
No,
It
KFC did.
literally says Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, KFC did, but then they bowed out early.
Yeah. Now apparently Church's just came out with a sandwich, and McDonald's has one coming out supposedly beginning of the year.
What do you
No,
mean
it's
they
not.
have one coming out? They've had the McChicken forever.
Well, they're coming out with like a more southern style chicken sandwich. Is what they're saying.
Yeah, no,
They already got that down here. It's called the Southern Style Chicken Sandwich,
No
which
shit.
is
or the
kind of
spicy,
stupid since
or
we're
the
in the South.
spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah, for real.
Or that too.
I was just saying, like I've known about spicy chicken sandwiches at McDonald's for a minute.
Okay,
Yeah,
Probably
Wendy's
in
had
college.
too.
it's the chicken that gives you a fiery butthole.
Mm.
Mm.
You had me at butthole, bro.
Man.
Like, it ain't spicy if your butthole don't sweat.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, that was weird.
Sounds like another truffle butter reference. Wow, we're 2 for 2, guys.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Somehow those. F my life moment of the week. Anybody got one?
Yep.
Yep.
What you got?
This recording.
All right. So,
Dang.
And then it started.
Make fun of our own show.
30 minutes in, it's like, oh shit.
so I
I made
got.
a bad choice by joining you guys.
So I'm out. I'm at work outside sanitizing, and this elderly black lady walks up to me and says, "Excuse me, the seat's still wet." I'm like, "I know. I just cleaned it." She's like, "Well, can you dry it?" So of course, I'm like, go grab a rag, and right in the middle of grabbing it, it's like, "Don't roll your eyes." Like, bitch, I just did. The hell you gonna do about it? Walked over, wiped the damn shit off. Walked over. She was like, "Thank you." I'm like, out my face. Expecting the manager to come up and say some shit. My supervisor came out and was like, "I saw that. I didn't like that at all." I was like, "Well, that's what you get. That's grandma right there." It's like, really? That's what you got to deal with? I'm like, oh, I got to explain this.
Dang.
You get sass from elderly black women all the time. You ain't got to be their grandchild. They just do it to you because they old.
I don't know, bro. They probably do it to you because you're black. Because I've never had another black woman do that to me.
Yep. Same here.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's my life.
Yeah. I was just like, that's never happened to me.
Well, you lucky shit.
No. That's racist. Because I wouldn't mind being black.
Well, if you voted for Biden, you're
Ah, but I can't vote, remember?
shit.
Oh.
Because you're
Fuck
legal.
We
the
status.
voted for
count.
you in spirit.
I'm pretty sure they forged your name, so you're good.
Oh, you're a QAnon believer. I see.
Well,
Oh, damn.
my my life involves my 9-month-old baby. So this is a disclaimer for anyone thinking about having kids after hearing Ricky's story about the lunch and you want to have kids. You can do that to your kid. There's some bad sides to having a kid. So with
What do you got?
I know like if we're in the car and she's in her car seat for more than 30 minutes, she gets fuzzy. She can start turning on a tantrum and crying. So I'm in San Jose, driving back to Fairfield. It's about an hour and a half drive. Getting there was no problem. She was asleep, but on the way back, she was wide awake. So the first 30 minutes, she's good. She's entertained, playing with her toys. Like clockwork, 30 minutes hit, she starts crying. And it's like this uncontrollable crying, like someone just put a needle and gave her like a flu shot. She just starts bawling and she does not stop for the whole remainder of the 60-minute drive. So, my wife was back trying to cheer her up, and my daughter was trying to make her laugh. It would work for a second, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm throwing a tantrum." She would start crying again.
All right, Jose.
That sucks, man.
All right, so I think that's unique to you.
Nah, bro. Was that literally the
No,
whole
Was your
ride?
baby good on the car seat?
this is the funny shit. I swear to God, my son was the complete opposite. In the house, in terror. Outside in public, not a peep. I swear to God, we went to the rodeo. We went to dinner and shit. This motherfucker just sit there looking at shit like. If he gets hungry, he'll pep up, but he won't start crying until like he realizes you ain't paying attention to him. But as soon as you get him in the house,
All
all
hell
bets
broke
is off.
loose.
He was like, I know I got home training, so I'm gonna be good outside. But when we get in the house, ooh, it's your ass.
He was just showing all the disdain for the stuff he saw outside that he didn't like.
Yep. I think he was trying to show dominance.
Kept the whole notebook too. Like, nope, that's not good. Nope, everybody keeps making googly faces at me. Didn't give me my bottle on time. I'm gonna make you pay for that one.
Rough boy. So you spend more time at the house than outside, so you got more crying to deal with.
Yeah, that one pissed me off so much. I was like, why the hell can it be the opposite?
So is there like no way around it for you, Jose? Like, like clockwork?
No.
Is it like at
It's
30 minutes?
learn how to power through the drive. Because usually what happens, is we have this like pull over and then we stop for like 5 minutes. And my wife has to feed her or just like play with her for a little bit, and then she'll calm down. And then we can power through for like another 15 minutes before the next tantrum. But we're like, nah, I'm just gonna go straight. I'll trust the guy.
Jeez.
And of course, once we get to the garage and she gets lifted, stops crying because basically all it is that car seat. So I think I might just need to upgrade the car seat.
Yeah, maybe a car seat where she's sitting up more.
Yeah.
Question, Jose. How hard did you grip your steering wheel 15 minutes in after she kept crying?
Did you leave your imprints in the wheel?
Oh man, well I haven't driven that fast as I would listen to banda.
Right, like what has stopped you from pulling the car over and just
Inside
leaning back and
joke.
crying right back into her face?
That cost me money time.
Every time.
That wasn't a cry, that was a scream.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because at this point, I just believe you have the patience of a saint, bro.
Yeah, seriously. I've had crying babies in an ambulance. I don't know if I can deal with a crying baby in my own car though.
Dude, I have 2 dogs, and sometimes I just like complain to them because they're complaining. I don't know how you deal with the baby crying for 60 minutes.
Just look at him like, oh, you're cold? So am I. You got fur. Shut up.
Can't say that to my kid because if he's as hairy as I am, he ain't got no hair.
Damn.
This is me growing a fucking goatee after 13 years.
I guess mine would be, oh, you're cold? Well, you got fat. So do I. You're good.
I think I'm all right.
I don't even think that conversation would be believable, Bulls. If you're fat, you wouldn't be cold.
Good point. And yet somehow it still happens to people.
Mm.
Of course, you don't want to come across as an asshole. Like, but you've got so much warmth around your body. You
I
still
believe
cold?
you have many layers. Why are you still having this problem of not being warm?
Like, you give off more heat than a goddamn portable heater.
Yeah.
You have a radiation warning sticker on your ass.
Like, when in reverse, all bets are off. Get the out the way.
You can put an egg next to that person for 5 minutes, crack the shell, and it'll be fully cooked.
Holy crap, that will explode.
That's still fully cooked.
Some genetically mutated bagel will pop out of it.
Back to like the my life situation, right? So after having missed, like I actually missed work like 2 days because I was so stressed out, right? I get back to work thinking, okay, the situation is a little better. I can kind of calm down, be cool about things. And then come to find out that like my favorite manager is quitting on the 20th.
Oh man.
And my second favorite manager is like, basically yesterday was his last day.
Seriously, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Like I can't write this shit.
Wow, my life, for real. Jesus
For real,
Christ.
I literally went from stressing out about the selection to going to work to be like, wait, what the is going on?
Oh, you thought you were stressed before.
He's
right.
still the third string manager now.
What happened?
You're still with the third string manager.
Dude, it's just I don't even know what to think about like how things are gonna go now, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, y'all ever get like y'all know the term power hungry, right?
Yeah.
How some people cannot handle certain positions of power. I had that situation at my job with one of my supervisors. Now, she like in the beginning she rubbed me the wrong way. I kind of like thought I'm gonna give her a wide berth. Maybe she's just having a stressful day. Nope, she just keeps on doing the most for no damn reason. And I knew it was bad. I knew it was
bad. Why don't you just show us how to rub you the right way, bro?
I'm pretty sure I'll melt and not in a good way. Like every one of my coworkers is like, dude, why the hell is she always on somebody's ass? Like she's asking you to do extra shit while you're doing something. Like I'm loading someone's basket. She's like, "Oh, can you go grab some boxes?" I'm like, "Do you not see what the hell I'm doing right now? Can
I
you
thought she was
like
blind.
ask someone else?"
Could she not grab them herself?
Apparently not. Once you put that yellow that vest on, that's it. You don't do nothing. You just delegate.
Welcome to management.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got a good one that kind of puts the power hungry my life moment all in one. So I was seeing this video on Facebook, and this police officer had stopped someone for potential drunk driving, right? So the police officer's a white woman, and the guy that got pulled over is like this Hispanic male with his cowboy hat. And of course, the police officer, because they have power, instead of doing your typical sobriety test, we're just walking in a straight line, made him actually do like a dance routine. So said, all right, left, right, punch, kick, right, and like this guy's passing the test. He's passing the test. And then she's like, oh, and then that's pretty good. And then the guy's like, yeah, but you know what you should do? You should probably have like a little roll here, and then like a jump kick. And then, the police officer was like, yo, are you a dancer? He's like, nah, I'm just drunk. And he's like,
Oh,
hands behind your back, sir.
You should have just said yes, you dumbass.
Wow.
At least he's honest. Maybe the judge will go light on him.
it's being drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh, that was good. Anything else?
I told my boss he's not my boss.
Yeah, how did that go?
Fairly well. I'm still employed. So last
Then-
week Monday, I'll tell you the story. So last week Monday, I'm in my little office doing my work, right? Well, not really. I'm on my iPad answering a survey. I'm not going to say what it was for. Better job.
Prostate exam.
No, more like a better
Colonoscopy.
opportunity. Better employment opportunity, jackass. But yeah, so it's 8:30
Low
in the
sperm
morning,
count.
right?
Prostitute.
Can I go? So it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, okay, I can knock this thing out in like 10 minutes tops. And right as I'm on the last question, and it's taking me 10 minutes to fill this out, he walks in, sees me on my face, like, what are you doing? I didn't tell him what it was. I'm like, oh, I'm just filling out a survey. He's like, well, I don't pay you to like fill out surveys. I pay you to like do this list that I have you here for. And I'm like, dude, it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm here till 2 p.m. I knocked this list out in usually 2 hours time. What's the big deal? Well, I had to call your boss because I'm privately contracted through a different company. But he says I had to call your boss and tell him about this. I'm like, cool, dude. He doesn't like you anyway, and you're not my real boss. What are you gonna do? He walks out pissed off.
Dude, I'm surprised he didn't shoot you in the parking lot.
So he comes back 20 minutes later, and he's like, I could have called your boss and been a real dick and told him what you were doing, but I got respect for what you told me. I was like,
Really?
oh, okay. All right then. He's like, but don't ever tell me you're doing something like that again. Finish your work in 2 hours, and if you want to screw around for the other, go for it. I was like, okay, cool.
Sounds like my job.
Yeah.
I told you guys how I'm a delivery driver. So basically, my company pays me as long as I finish my route and I do a rescue.
Yep.
If it takes me 5 or 6 hours, I'll still get my 10 hours pay. So it's a pretty cool gig. So Julio, I feel it, bro.
Dude.
No homo.
Oh, so you didn't feel the tip.
Nah. I told you after all.
But he still said he felt it just make him feel good.
That's what she said.
Oh, you guys are jackasses. I get ripped on a lot on this show, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. I usually get them back.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Let's just
Weren't you
next
supposed to
episode.
get me back? Remember? Still
yeah.
waiting.
Don't got nothing yet.
That's what I thought.
You'll have your moment. Don't worry.
In that case, keep sucking on them eggs.
Mm. Yeah, what do you guys? What anybody else got? Any other stories? Anything they want to share?
Oh yeah, didn't you have something on BMW and whatever
So
the hell?
yeah, BMW actually created a quote unquote jetpack. Pulling it up right now. But long story short, they actually created a jetpack. They can fly up to 186 miles an hour at an altitude of about 3,000 feet.
So in other words, you can lightweight stalk your ex-girlfriend
For how long?
without her knowing.
I'm about to tell you guys right now. Hold on.
Like, forget where's my iPhone? Where the hell's my ex? In the sky, look up.
I'm just wondering, does this come with a parachute in case it malfunctions while you're like?
Can you imagine how much panicking you're gonna do when you're that damn close to death?
So
And you're like, wait, I
BMW
still have a
calls it.
jetpack.
So
Mm.
BMW actually calls this the electrified wingsuit made for flying, and
That's a long name.
that is a long name. But it says here, actually, correction, you can actually go up to a height of 10,000 feet with this thing.
Oh.
Probably
What's the battery duration on that though?
10,000 feet.
They haven't specified yet.
No, you get what I'm saying?
Not the
Like, what if I get to
altitude.
10? What if I get to 10,000 feet and that's it?
That's it, bro.
Hey man, you made it to 10,000 feet, bro. It's not going down.
That's what makes it electrifying.
Yeah, and a sign pops out. Good luck getting down, idiot.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this thing, and so it's like a wingsuit. You got like wings that spread out underneath your arms, and then you got like these two like not really propellers, but more like like little props underneath
turbines.
you, little turbines, and you connect that. It's like a big plastic hard piece to your chest, and that pretty much helps accelerate. But right now, the way BMW is testing it, and get this, it's by having you jump out of a helicopter. And you
So
take
no
flight
plane.
from there. So it's not
So
really a plane.
it's not really a flying contraption yet then. So basically
Not
you have to
It's
jump
just-
out of a plane to use this.
Yeah. You still need a way to get into the air in order to
So you have to gain speed
like-
in order.
yeah, you have to be at altitude in a sense in order to get this to work.
Well, wasn't there a guy like back 2015 or something like that like had the similar thing except his wasn't electric?
His
But
was
he had to jump
propelled by water.
I don't remember what it was. I mean, it could have been, but I'm just saying it was the same thing. You still had to jump out of a plane. So you're telling me that
here's
in
my
5 years
question.
we've made no progress?
But here's
Yeah,
what,
from a plane to a helicopter.
But what about this though? Some guy reported twice by pilots landing and taking off at
LAX. Yes.
Some dude was flying around one of the runways, like literally in the airspace of the runway on approach and takeoff, in a freaking jet suit. Yeah,
They couldn't figure that the FBI hasn't been able to figure it out.
But pilots are just like, yo, this is really happening. Maybe it's BMW. Maybe it's the dude from BMW.
Doubt it.
Yeah, like they'd have the funds to do that.
That's their marketing campaign right there.
And that would be actually kind of cool though. That was their marketing campaign.
Interrupt your local air traffic at your local airport.
It's COVID anyway. People shouldn't be flying anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't want to go to the family reunion? Hire this guy to ruin your flight for you. Or just fly Spirit Airlines.
Oh.
All right. So yeah, hey Bulls, by the way, I just want to say thanks, bro, for all the work you've been doing on our animation and stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give
No problem.
If you give us a like for anything, give us a like for Marcus here's hard work on creating a website, setting up a Facebook page, our Instagram page. Marcus, what else do we got going on that we can tell the people?
It's also available on Spotify, Pocket Cast, Google Cast, or Google Podcast, um, something called Breaker, and a couple of others. The Apple Podcast is still pending. I'm waiting for it to establish on that one. But so far, we're up to 6 different platforms where you can listen, 7 including YouTube. Just in case you don't want to, look at the video, you can still listen to us. We'll be posting everything on Anchor, and it'll outsource to all those other programs as well. If you guys have any funny stories, any segments that you guys want to send to us, please email us at innermonologue510@gmail.com. We'll go
Leave
through.
us a comment or leave them in our comments on this video or on our Facebook page, even our Instagram. We're gonna make this a big thing, guys. So please,
Yeah,
like, share, subscribe. All that good
I can
stuff.
only speak for myself, but I will honestly give you my honest feedback on any topic that you guys decide you guys want to hear about.
Exactly. So drop us an article. We'll react to it live on the show.
Yeah,
That
give us some
includes all
stuff to talk
weird.
about, guys.
That includes all weird shit.
Tell us about your life problems. Maybe we can give you some advice that isn't too helpful.
Well, maybe not you. Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, maybe not.
We can make you laugh and make you forget about your problems for
We'll make light of your situation for you. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
That's it, guys.